A husband's heartbreaking plea after his wife vanishes during a night out. Tempers flare as protesters clash in the city. A couple escapes a horrific crash at Mount Dandenong. A mad scramble for the hottest tickets in town as the Hawks scrape into the grand final. Lucky to be alive after their car flew off the side of the road and down an embankment in Melbourne's east. Alexis Daish has the story.
Adam Gracie and 25-year-old Ashley Miller were on their way home at 8:30 when their journey went horribly wrong. They'd been out for dinner and were heading up Mount Dandenong when Ashley's 39-year-old boyfriend drifted across a lane. Their Commodore flew off the road, plunging 30 metres.
It's the phone call in the middle of the night that you dread the most.
Ashley's dad watched the news this morning in horror.
Devastating watching your child being carried out by all these volunteer workers and police.
The couple were driving towards Tremont on Mount Dandenong Tourist Road when he lost control just before the sharp bend, coming off the right-hand side of the road. When you look at what's left, it's hard to believe this pair survived. They were found 5 minutes after the car landed and managed to climb out looking for help.
There's comment that he may have fallen asleep from his co-pilot or passenger.
Police are currently investigating whether drugs or alcohol were involved.
They're suffering a bit of spinal sort of neck and pelvic injury.
Pulling the pair from the wreckage was a delicate operation.
One on each corner of the stretcher, and then the guys up the top are gradually lowered them down.
Miraculously, their dog, who was thrown around the car's interior, escaped uninjured, while the couple are in the Alfred Hospital in a stable condition. Alexis Daish, 9 News.
Women are lucky to be alive after their car plunged more than 20 metres down an embankment in the Dandenongs last night. Emergency services launched a major operation to rescue the pair, who are now recovering in the Alfred Hospital. Catherine Firkin has more.
The terrifying sound of the car plunging down the embankment startled locals.
Just bang, bang, bang. Things in the house were shaking around and, run up, and there was people hurt.
And police were amazed how the 49-year-old man and 25-year-old woman inside the car survived the near vertical drop.
20 to 30 metres down the embankment through the bush that they've careered is a remarkable feat that nobody was actually killed.
The man and woman were driving along the Mount Dandenong Tourist Road just before 9 p.m. last night. The driver lost control of the vehicle and crashed through scrubland.
The occupants were trapped in the car when witnesses arrived.
The CFA's rope rescue unit was needed to winch the pair to safety. The operation involved about 50 members of the police, ambulance and CFA, who struggled in the steep and slippery terrain for almost 3 hours before bringing the pair to safety. The man and woman are being treated for head and back injuries here at the Alfred Hospital, and doctors say they are both now in a stable condition. And there was another lucky survivor. The couple's pet dog somehow managing to escape the wreckage unscathed. Catherine Firkin, 7 News.
2 people have had a remarkable escape from serious injury after their car careered 30 metres over an embankment in the Dandenong Ranges east of Melbourne. The accident happened near the Devil's Elbow on the Mount Dandenong Tourist Road just after 8:30 last night. More than 50 emergency workers helped to free the pair from the car, then winch them down the hill to ambulances. The car stopped in trees just metres above a house.
There was no skid marks, just bang, bang, bang. Things in the house were shaking around and, run up, and there was people hurt, and the car was smoking, and a bit worried about that catching fire.
The occupants of the car, a man and a woman, are recovering in hospital.